Hello and welcome to another episode of What Travis Says, the only show on YouTube where sometimes we make videos talking about something that we really don't know anything about. My name is Travis and I would be remiss if I did not mention the big game that happened yesterday, so that's me mentioning it. I do find it kind of strange that every single radio advertisement that I heard about the big game called it that, the big game. They didn't call it anything else, they just said, the big game. Walmart, get wings for your big game. Sam's Club, get a 4K TV for the big game. What, are they not allowed to call it the World Series? Now I'm not into sports ball. I'll go see a game in person, high school, college, professional, hockey, soccer, baseball, football, whatever. But I just cannot get into it when it's on a television. Because in person, it's an entirely different feel. There's a completely different energy, but when you're watching it on TV, it's way over there. And I can't even follow it long term. I don't know any of the players on any of the teams, and I don't know who to root for. And I get it. I'm a nerd. I know what it's like to obsess over something that I have no control over. But the idea of picking a team and saying, this is my team, I will root for this team, is just strange to me. I mean, the majority of people choose to root for a team based on their location. This is the closest team to where they live, so they will root for that team. But statistically, those fans have probably lived in that area longer than most of the people on the team. The team roster is constantly in a flux due to trading. And if you move from one state to another, do you change teams that you root for? Do you burn all the other teams' merchandise and start over? Most people would continue to root for the team of the place where they had just moved from, but why? How does that make any sense? My parents used to be big Cleveland Indians fans back when it was called Jacobs Field, back when Omar Vizquel was on the team, way back before his knee injury. So when was that? Well, Omar left the Cleveland Indians back in 2004, so like 13 years ago. And there are people that choose to root for teams based on that team's history, or coaches, or personal connections, but it seems like the majority of people obsess over teams because of where they live, which is fine, I guess. Like I said, I'll go see a game in person. I understand the mechanics of most sports. I just do not know any of the players or why I should be, I was gonna say voting. I mean rooting for one team over another, but it's still fun. As for big game days when I'm not at the big game, do I still watch the big game for the commercials? Nope, that's what YouTube is for. I remember being in grade school, and if you didn't watch the big game and didn't remember every single amazing commercial, you were an outsider. Much like if you didn't watch Power Rangers, but that's a different topic. However, there is one tradition that I take advantage of during the big game, and that's the food. I got wings because go team! Also, I filmed this video yesterday, so the big game hasn't actually happened, so I don't know who won, but go team! I hope your team won the game and scored more points than the other team. Woo! As always, my name is Travis. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me tomorrow.